everyone. Welcome back to CBPW Uproar. I am Veda Scott.
And I'm Speedball Mike Bailey.
And we are just rolling right along, barreling through Season 2 here at Uproar.
And we have a packed night of action for you tonight.
Looks like a packed house, too, in the CBPW Academy.
An official distributor of Prime Energy drinks, by the way.
I like the fridge glowing. It's ominous, but
from his man shed right here in Cambridge, weighing in at 250 pounds, Markus, Uncle Custom Ryan!
How about that, Speedball? Uncle Custom back in a crossbody pro wrestling ring. It's been a minute since we saw him on Uproar.
Has Uncle Custom, a longtime member, a founding member, even of Crossbody Pro Wrestling. Speaking of ominous but cool, bringing the energy.
Great to have Uncle Custom back in an Uproar ring. But Mike, we talked about how we're just barreling through Season 2 of Uproar. And there's nobody, perhaps, who has had their career change on such an upward trajectory throughout Uproar as Uncle Custom's opponent, grinder Mark Shaw.
From Hamilton, Ontario, weighing in at 260 pounds, accompanied to the ring by Boris Crobos, he is your Crossbody Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the last Renegade, Grinder Mark Shaw!
Now, Veda, if you watched Season 1 of CBPW Uproar, you saw Mark Shaw as part of a tag team, a reluctant tag team, as we came to find out, for Mark Shaw, who was not happy with his career trajectory, so decided to split off, and it certainly paid off for him when he beat Pretty Ricky Wilde to become Crossbody Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, but after all that time, not wanting to be a tag team, want to strike out on his own, I'm kind of surprised to see Mark Shaw take Boris Crobos here under his wing. It seems, maybe?
Boris?
Crobos. Boris Crobos.
Instructing him to keep his eyes
Mike,
on the championship.
I'm sure you noticed this, but when Mark Shaw was storming through his entrance, not shaking hands, nothing, not even making eye contact with the fans, right behind him, like a step behind, Boris was slapping hands, everyone's hands. So.
Well, that lets you know where they're at. I guess Boris still has a lot to learn from Mark Shaw. Rule number 1, don't shake hands.
Well, and now Boris just looks concerned, which again is maybe just his face. Maybe just his face.
Maybe you're projecting. Maybe you're concerned for him.
Whoa!
Mark Shaw and Uncle Custom locking horns here.
Trying to see who has the advantage. I thought it was going to be Custom, but it looks like Shaw gaining a few inches. Whoa. Shaw finally able to ram Uncle Custom into the corner, but wait, no, they're still tied up.
Uncle Custom following the referee's instructions. Breaking from the lockup as they were stuck in the ropes.
Back to the lockup, but wait, rolled up. Uncle Custom.
A little bit too close to the ropes here.
Well, maybe a little too close for comfort for Mark Shaw. Boris.
Speaking of too close for comfort.
Boris kind of inched a little bit closer to the ring. All right, and Mark Shaw demanding respect. For Boris? Oh. And now this is where Mark Shaw wants the match to go. This is where the grinder truly excels, wearing down his opponents. Oh!
Uncle Custom with the big shoulder tackle.
Covered by Custom. Well, I mean, keep in mind, Uncle Custom is very familiar with this physical style of wrestling. It's what he employs most of all himself. You see, he's using his own skull as a weapon.
Grinder firing back. Belly to back suplex.
Custom again looking for the win.
Crossbody Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion able to kick out.
Keeping in control of Mark Shaw, who's trying to free himself. Looks like he's maybe able to back Custom into the corner.
Watch out for Boris. Watch out for Boris.
Oh, Boris has the ankles.
Momentary distraction. Lets Mark Shaw do what he does best.
Oh, and a big belly to belly straight into the cover.
Look at Boris with his hands up like I didn't do nothing.
I don't know. This to me is a little surprising. I mean, I didn't expect this out of Boris, but I don't know. Should I be disappointed?
Veda, I'm not sure if Boris even wanted to do that.
Huge suplex by Shaw. Well, I mean, keep in mind, Mark Shaw is the crossbody heavyweight champion, so he's not, in terms of success, the worst person to maybe learn a little bit from.
Well, Veda, how long will Mark Shaw remain the heavyweight champion as he'll face Ben Ortmans on November 11th for the heavyweight championship?
Ben Ortman, in the 7 years of crossbody, has never challenged for the heavyweight championship. Oh, and Boris is trying to get Custom back into the ring.
Is he helping him?
I think he's trying to maybe help Mark Shaw get the win. It's hard to tell because he's just so flustered. Use your legs. Okay. Squat down.
He doesn't have a good grip, I think, is the problem.
Uncle Custom looks a little slippery. We are deep into the match.
I also feel like Mark Shaw would have hooked him by the nose. Oh! Boris!
Don't hit a guy with glasses.
Oh, I think Marcus Ryan is just doing what he has to here.
And Mark Shaw taking advantage, tossing Custom back inside.
Oh, huge avalanche. Mark Shaw shoots Uncle Custom across the ring.
Whoa, Custom got out of the way. Whoa!
Big body slam. The champion taken down.
Where is Uncle Custom going? Out on the apron now, maybe looking to take a huge risk, climbing to the top rope.
Whoa! Oh! Huge frog splash. Uncle Custom not able to make the cover.
Custom hit with so much impact, he bounced across the ring, now crawling over to Mark Shaw, whose foot was on the rope, and Boris is making sure that the ref knows. Which, I mean, that's fair.
That is fair.
Like you said.
But this
now,
is not
hold on.
fair.
Boris is now up on the apron. Get down.
Get down from there, Boris, before you get hurt. Our sentiments are echoed by Uncle Custom, but Mark Shaw sneaking one in. Air raid crash. The grinder. Two.
Here's your winner, Mark Shaw!
Mark Shaw with the victory. Here comes Boris presenting the title.
Mark Shaw just ripping it out of Boris's hands.
But we got to give the assist to Boris.
Absolutely.
Well, like you said, we know what's up next for Mark Shaw, and that is the challenge of Big Ben Ortman, someone who in 7 years of crossbody pro wrestling has never challenged for the heavyweight championship, but finally he had enough of Mark Shaw. Big Ben Ortman is going to be challenging for the title. That's what's up next for Mark Shaw, and I guess Boris Crobos.
If you've been around crossbody pro wrestling for a while, you know that I've been here a long time. I used to work the door and take people's tickets, and one of the treats was that you get to see the wrestlers come by. They'll say hi. They'll be really nice. if there's something that you need to know about me, is that my favorite characters in anime are the ones that inspire you to do good and be good. That's why I wear these colors. The ones that inspired me to do good are ones like Speedball Mike Bailey and Veda Scott. But the ones that were here consistently and stood out the most to me were Jaxon Stone, the Suplex Shogun, and Blake 182. And you see, Blake was funny because like he would see me and he would always like mess with my hair because it was a different color. And we found out we like a lot of the same music. Jaxon Stone would always have a compliment for my anime shirts, and we would talk about video games for a while. It was so nice because I got to see them win their tag team championships. I was there that night. Shogun wanted to get a picture, but you know, it's always hard to find him in between show times and whatnot, but we managed to get one. Unfortunately, they didn't get a chance to defend the Crossbody Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships because worldwide pandemic, can't cross the border, they had to vacate. Fast forward to 2023, I'm currently holding the Crossbody Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. And management, they've been asking me, you've been working really hard. Who would you like to wrestle? I couldn't help it. First thing that came to mind. All I could taste was lemonade. The only thing I could hear in my head was the song, "Where Are You?" Blake, Shogun. I hope that I can inspire you the same way that you guys inspired me. And all I ask is that you reclaim what you didn't lose. But I'm going to show you why Crossbody sees me as their prime example. Shogun, you bring your lemonade, and I'll be the prime example. And Laurel Cassidy and I, the Kawaii Kids, we will make history.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall.
And now we are moving on with tag team action.
Introducing first, from the GTA, Lionheart, Mikey Truth, Takedown King, Jaxon Roy, Dynasty!
Two members of Dynasty, that being Mikey Truth, Jaxon Roy, in tag team combination. And again, we have to specify which two members of Dynasty are tagging at any one time, because as we saw at the 7-year anniversary, Dynasty is standing strong even when they have to be across the ring from each other. This is Mikey Truth, Jaxon Roy. Back here for tag competition on Uproar.
So, but despite Dynasty's tactics, the Kawaii Kids were able to retain the Crossbody Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. So Mikey Truth and Jaxon Roy definitely still have a point to prove.
Introducing next their opponents. From over the rainbow, the Otaku de la Reyes, Laurel Cassidy, they are your Crossbody Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Kawaii Kids!
The Kawaii Kids, oh, Laurel's slapping hands in both directions. The Kawaii Kids, Laurel Cassidy, Nilo Reyes with those Crossbody Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Now, when we talked about the Dynasty, Mikey Truth, Jaxon Roy, they were involved in a 4-way tag match to try to become champions, and were not able to defeat the Kawaii Kids. Now taking them on without the other members of Dynasty here.
The feel-good story of Crossbody Pro Wrestling. Kawaii Kids An unlikely tag team able to make it work and become tag team champions.
While also really continuing to support each other in their singles careers too, which is really neat.
That's right, Laurel Cassidy chasing that Crossbody Pro Wrestling Women's Championship as well. Nilo.
You have to imagine constantly has eyes on the Internet Championship, even the Heavyweight Championship, but right now they are focused on holding on to those tag team titles. Mikey Truth saying no patty cake, calling for the test of strength. Whoa.
And Laurel calling for the patty cake.
Quickly rolled up.
Laurel able to kick out Hurley.
Roll up by Laurel.
Huge chop.
Oh.
There's the patty cakes.
Whoa. And there's the cake. Scooped up, Mikey Truth. Oh. I mean, he did say put me down, so technically. Oh. Senton following through with the cover, but Mikey Truth kicks out.
And scrambles back to his corner.
Jaxon Roy overhead, tagging in, stepping through the ropes. Laurel not backing down though, going right into Roy's face.
Roy, who appears excessively confident here.
Oh, but Nilo wants a shot against Jaxon Roy.
Tag made by the Kawaii Kids.
Nilo Reyes legal for the first time in this match. Into a lockup, Roy able to snatch the arm. Jaxon Roy in control, but Nilo, quick evasion. Oh, and able to reverse into a top wrist lock.
Jaxon Roy steps through into the hammerlock.
Nilo trying to reverse it, gets scooped into a headlock. Oh, takedown by Roy. Reyes struggling, but wait, into a roll-up. Roy able to hold on. Nilo starting to get back up. Back to the ropes goes Roy. Oh, big tackle, but Nilo Reyes doesn't go down.
Back into the headlock.
Roy able to push Nilo back.
Now Nilo ducks under the clothesline. Takes down Jaxon Roy.
Nilo wins Battle of the Tackles and takes off. Whoa, Roy with the leapfrog. Hip toss, but Nilo.
Counters with the arm drag. Jaxon Roy on the outside here. Nilo. Kawaii. Ne.
Kawaii. Mikey Truth has had enough. Nilo inviting both Jaxon Roy and Mikey Truth to get in the ring. And we have really seen the confidence of Nilo Reyes and Laurel Cassidy grow throughout Uproar, particularly when they won those championships. Oh!
That's right, right up until their championship win. Even after. Nilo taken down here. Even after winning the tag team championships, having to compete in a four-way tag match against two teams representing Dynasty, Kawaii Kids have always been the underdogs in crossbody
Roy
wrestling.
with the cover. You're right about that, and as we've seen that confidence grow, that's probably something that's going to fuel Nilo on right now, because even though he's in trouble, they've beaten Dynasty before. Tag to Mikey. Nilo sent back into the center of the ring. Mikey Truth, dropkick, and Roy back in the ring with the splash.
Mikey legal, scrambling back in for the cover. Only a 2 count though.
Raining down blows. You see Laurel on the apron. Try to encourage Nilo to get a little bit closer, make that tag.
Nilo known for his tenacity, but how long can he last being isolated by Mikey Truth and Jaxon Roy?
It looked like Nilo was about to break free, but gets broken down again. Whoa, hold on a second, up on the shoulders, and down goes Mikey Truth.
Nilo on the wrong side of the ring, though.
Laurel's there, ready for the tag, but Nilo's got a long way to go. Instead, Nilo's out on the floor.
Can't make a tag from the outside.
Back into the ring goes Mikey. Oh, there was a tag. The ref saw it, but I don't think Nilo did.
Oh!
Pounce to Nilo. And a cover. Dynasty back in control. Yeah, there was a tag between Mikey and Jaxon. Nilo didn't see it, but the official did.
Nilo working his way up to his feet. Jaxon Roy tagging out. Vertical suplex.
Whoa, and now scooping up his own partner is Jaxon Roy, dropping Mikey into a splash. Mikey legal.
Laurel in to break the count after the double team from Dynasty.
Laurel has to get out of the ring, though. Doesn't want her team to get disqualified. Oh, and now finally, it looks like Laurel has just had enough. She realized that Nilo wasn't going to get back up.
Gets the spinning back fist of Mikey Truth. Can Nilo make it to his corner for the tag?
There it is, tag to Laurel Cassidy. Laurel encouraging Nilo. Big double team by Kawaii Kids.
Double hip attack.
And a cover. Oh, but Roy.
Quickly.
Yeah, sliding up from the floor. I don't think Laurel had eyes on him at all.
Oh, huge slap by Laurel Cassidy.
Whoa.
Oh, Jaxon Roy.
Shoving Laurel all the way back to the corner, but it was also all the way back into a tag.
What is that?
Is that? Whoa!
Oh, it doesn't matter what that is, because Mikey Truth has something else in mind.
From behind goes Truth. There's the tag. Jaxon Roy legal. And a cover. And what? Well, that's the commotion.
Mikey Truth clearly used an object to knock down the Kawaii Kids, and the commotion.
They had seen enough out from the back to try to neutralize.
And here we are, history maker! Jaxon Roy sent inside out.
2.
Here are your winners, the Kawaii Kids!
Well, after all of that commotion, no pun intended, on the outside of the ring, Dynasty distracted by Grizzly Mac.
Are you sure
Travis
no pun
Moore.
intended?
I mean,
I feel like you intended that pun.
and now the commotion in the ring, taking down Roy and Truth.
They have clearly had enough of the antics of Dynasty.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of animosity still brewing between the commotion and Dynasty.
I don't know how this looks for the Kawaii Kids who needed the commotion's help in order to retain the tag team championships.
Yeah, but keep in mind, we had Dynasty still willing to cut corners, still willing to cheat, and they always have that numbers advantage in the end. I don't trust them. As the commotion head to the back. Oh, Travis, duck your head.
Introducing first, from Windsor, Ontario, weighing in at 240 pounds, Mikey Jenkins!
Mikey Jenkins, all fired up, but when is he ever not?
When is he ever not fired up? Learned from his former mentor, Pretty Ricky Mikey Jenkins, always bringing the energy to crossbody pro wrestling.
And the purple sunglasses are just a chef's kiss.
Purple hat, purple sunglasses, red boots.
Introducing next, his opponent. From Windsor, Ontario, he weighs in at 180 pounds, Death Wish, Aiden Prince!
Aiden Prince, back in a crossbody pro wrestling ring.
Very first time since episode 1, winning the Crossbody Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship and then being forced to vacate it due to injury, now making his return to take on Mikey Jenkins.
Aiden Prince pacing around the ring, soaking it in. You can tell he's looking to make up for lost time. And Jenkins is just always fired up. You have to imagine, maybe just like a caffeine drip, just straight into his mouth from the early opening seconds of the day.
Mikey Jenkins asked for this match, wanting to face Aiden Prince for a long time. Now his wish is coming true, and it is our main event on this episode of Crossbody Pro Wrestling Uproar. Uproar audience is also fired up for this match.
Circling each other, sizing each other up into the lockup. Prince able to get the arm, turn it into a wrist lock. But Mikey Jenkins, also very technically proficient. Whoa.
Into the armbar goes Aiden Prince.
Prince trying for extra leverage, but Jenkins able to get out into a hammerlock. Gotta watch those elbows of Aiden Prince. Headlock by Prince.
Mikey Jenkins getting a grip around the waist, pushing Aiden to the ropes.
Prince says bring it on. Swing and a miss by Jenkins. Prince just a little too quick. Kicking the leg.
Maybe a lot too quick. Oh! Dropping a fist to the midsection.
Maybe a lot too quick. Aiden Prince looks like he hasn't lost a step and maybe gained a few since coming back from injury. Prince takes off and oh!
Mikey Jenkins meets him with an elbow.
See, that's an effective strategy against person of all speeds. And a tackle. Aiden Prince head over heels and straight into an arm drag.
Hip toss. See, Mikey Jenkins staying planted, letting Aiden Prince come in and using his body weight against him.
Massive spinning slam. Prince rolling to the outside and Jenkins clearing the ring.
Could be a little bit of ring rust there for Aiden Prince.
Oh! Aiden Prince perhaps heavily inspired by Mikey Jenkins. Floors Mikey, who's now rolling back into the ring. Prince tried to springboard in, but Jenkins was a little too strong. Eats the boot.
Oh, flatliner off the second rope for the
Cover here. A little extra leverage on that flatliner. Oh, Prince with the back rake. Mikey Jenkins is wearing a singlet, so you have to imagine like how long and sharp are Aiden Prince's nails. Terrifying.
Maybe he sharpened them up for this match.
Claws, talons.
Now stomping on the ankles, dropping a headbutt. Though I think it's interesting to see. The audience just started, Mikey,
Yeah.
and Aiden Prince decided right then and there, screw this, we're scratching.
Yeah, Mikey Jenkins just has just so much just charisma and heart. He's someone that is just so easy to, you can't help but get behind him. Aiden Prince seems to be happy to be exactly the opposite here.
Chopping away at the chest of Mikey Jenkins. Snapmare takeover.
Prince pointing over to the corner, got Jenkins laid out.
Prince on the second rope now.
Oh!
The diving headbutt, but Mikey Jenkins moves out of the way.
Jenkins able to get back up to his feet. Prince with some shots. Once again sending Jenkins back into the corner.
Chopping away at the chest of Mikey Jenkins.
Oh, another big chop by Aiden Prince. Oh, Jenkins.
Chop of his own.
Mikey has that strength advantage, and now he's rolling with these chops. Prince sent carried all four quarters, and then, oh, fingers to the eye.
Oh, once again, those potentially razor-sharp fingernails of Aiden Prince dug into the eyes of Mikey Jenkins.
Oh, Jenkins sent scrambling into the corner. Oh! Now
Mikey Jenkins!
Mikey Jenkins went to the eyes. I mean, but look, he's still kind of shaking it out. Maybe he couldn't see. Maybe he didn't know what he was scratching. Maybe we'll just allow it.
There's an old saying that goes, you scratch my eyes and I'll scratch yours.
Now Jenkins in control. Up on the shoulders goes Aiden Prince. Oh!
Chop to the back.
But Jenkins takes off. Somehow gets caught.
Oh, Michinoku driver one.
Cover. Just a 2 count.
Mikey Jenkins just barely able to kick out.
Jenkins got planted. Prince able to use his own momentum against him, and still Mikey, seems like the cheers have gotten even louder.
Aiden Prince. They call him Death Wish for a reason.
Prince all the way up top. And you think he just realized that Mikey Jenkins was starting to roll away. Jenkins with a hip check. Oh, but gets rolled through. Prince.
Oh, rolling kick.
Into the temple of Mikey Jenkins, but that just fired him back up. Combination by Aiden Prince. Prince looking to stay in control, but Wade gets caught and tossed. Mikey Jenkins with the cover. 2.9.
Mikey Jenkins so close to making a huge statement with a victory over Aiden Prince.
Although Aiden Prince is just recovering from injury, coming back from pro wrestling, he has many years of experience over Mikey Jenkins and certainly doesn't want to start that comeback with a loss. Mikey pulling himself up by the rope, but so is Aiden Prince. Charging in goes Jenkins. Oh, Prince follows behind with an uppercut.
Oh, jumping sidekick by Aiden Prince. But Mikey Jenkins once again, too fired up. Clothesline.
Jenkins finally able to take down Prince. But you can see We're deep into this match. Mikey Jenkins, slow to recover himself. Mikey Jenkins takes off. Oh! Drops off by Prince, but gets caught.
Pop-up power bomb! And both men are down.
Mikey Jenkins able to snatch that power bomb, but not able to capitalize immediately. Tried to roll into a cover, but Aiden Prince is already a few feet away. Jenkins making the crawl as Prince slides onto the apron.
You can see the desperation in the eyes of Mikey Jenkins as he attempts to pull himself up in the corner. Up a powerbomb scouted by Aiden Prince. Double underhook.
Whoa. Jenkins had it scouted, but an elbow by Prince.
Goes for the stunner.
Whoa.
World's strongest slam.
Jenkins.
1, 2.
Prince barely gets the shoulder up, but Mikey Jenkins is still holding on. Burst of strength by Mikey Jenkins, but it's countered by some elbows. Aiden Prince. Prince takes off through the ropes, rolling Jenkins through. Jenkins caught that rolling kick though, had it scouted.
A stunner! Aiden Prince gets it, but Mikey Jenkins rolls to the outside.
Prince takes off. Mikey Jenkins hits the ground hard now, tossed back into the ring. Prince deciding to head back up top again. He tried this before, but Mikey, it started to roll away. Mikey looks to be out though. Aiden Prince, 450, and it connects. Prince with the cover.
Here is your winner, Aiden Prince!
Aiden Prince with a big victory here at Uproar. Victory that'll go a long way. You got to imagine in Prince's confidence as he makes his return. But give it up for Mikey Jenkins as well. Someone who you've seen grow so much as a wrestler over the course of Uproar, would hold the whole toe-to-toe with Aiden Prince.
Both these guys, the audience, Aiden Prince may be the winner of the match, but both Mikey Jenkins and Aiden Prince have shown themselves to be top tier, top caliber professional wrestlers.
And Prince has a microphone.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Guys, I'm gonna be really honest. The last time you guys saw me here, I was a jerk. I was a pretty big jerk. But the main reason I'm back in crossbody is one, not to brag about my beautiful daughter that I just had. It's not to mention that I'm having the comeback of the century. I came back to crossbody for guys like that man right there. I came to crossbody for guys like Matt Grant. Matt, back when I was a little bit of a jerk, I stole your best friend. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit bad about it. But coming back here today has made me realize one thing. Myself and the standard Matt Grant have unfinished business. And as tough as Mikey is, You and I both know that Aiden Prince versus Matt Grant will tear the roof off this place. So I'm gonna do the cheap pop thing and says, who wants to see Aiden Prince versus Matt Grant? Now, unfortunately, Matt Grant's not here tonight. He's out somewhere hustling microwaves. But that's all right, because next time you see me in this ring, it will be standing across from your internet champion. Hell, I might even take that too.
Words from Aiden Prince as we wrap up tonight on Uproar. For Speedball Mike Bailey, I'm Veda Scott. We'll catch you next time.